10 Harry Potter stars, then and now. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was released 21 years ago today. This is what the main cast of the franchise has starred in since the movie ended. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone hit cinemas in the UK 21 years ago today, 16 November, beginning one of the most popular film franchises of all time and launching the careers of several young stars. By the time the 8th film had completed its cinematic run, the franchise had raked in more than £6 billion, and the Wizarding World doesn't appear to be going away anytime soon. The Fantastic Beasts films, though not as well received, have still made plenty of money, and another 2 films are expected to complete the spin-off franchise. Meanwhile, Potterheads can still visit Harry Potter Studios in London or see the play The Cursed Child in theaters. The franchise has been so successful that many of its stars may never entirely outgrow their connection to the films, but as the movies made millionaires out of several cast members, they may not want to. Number 10. Maggie Smith as Minerva McGonagall. Maggie Smith was already a veteran of the silver screen when she began playing Professor McGonagall, the stern but loving Transfiguration teacher. But like all the other cast members, it has become one of her most well-known roles. Since hanging up her wand, she's appeared in several movies, including Quartet and The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, as well as its sequel. She took on the leading role of Miss Shepherd in the drama biopic The Lady in the Van and played Violet Crawley in the historical drama series Downton Abbey from 2010 to 2015. She reprised the role for 2 film spin-offs in 2019 and 2022. Number 9. Alan Rickman as Severus Snape. Rickman, who played the triple agent and unfriendly potions master, Severus Snape, is another Potter legend who is no longer with us. He died from cancer, aged 69, in 2016. One of his first post-Potter roles was that of Ronald Reagan in the historical drama The Butler. He also played Hilly Crystal in the crime drama CBGB before taking on a royal role, playing King Louis XIV in A Little Chaos. His last film roles were as Lieutenant General Frank Benson in the thriller Eye in the Sky and the voice of Absalom and Alice Through the Looking Glass. However, Rickman will forever be associated with 2 roles, Snape and Hans Gruber in the 80s classic Die Hard. Number 8. Matthew Lewis as Neville Longbottom. Neville Longbottom was the Gunther of the Harry Potter world, the 4th friend who was always eager to get involved in the action, though the character didn't really get his dues until the final film when he brandished the sword of Gryffindor and cut the head off Nagini. Lewis has since appeared in the war comedy series Bluestone 42 and BBC drama Happy Valley and played Skeet Drummond in Ripper Street. He has landed roles in films including Me Before You, Our Boys, and Baby Dunn, and also played the romantic lead Hugh Hulton in the masterpiece series All Creatures Great and Small. That's quite a turn of events after having to wear a fat suit and fake teeth to appear as the geeky and awkward Longbottom. Number 7. Robbie Coltrane as Rubeus Hagrid. Coltrane played Hagrid, one of those most protective of Harry throughout the series, and the one to first introduce him to the world of magic, telling him, "You're a wizard, Harry." Coltrane sadly died last month, age 72, but he leaves behind an impressive body of work, not the least of which was his appearance on the Potter reunion special, Return to Hogwarts. After Harry Potter, Coltrane lent his voice to several animated features, including Arthur Christmas, The Gruffalo's Child, and Brave. He also played Jaggers in the Dickens adaptation Great Expectations, and Orson Welles in the comedy series Urban Myths, which also starred Rupert Grint. Number 6. Gary Oldman as Sirius Black. Oldman played Harry's godfather in several installments of the franchise, becoming one of the most well-loved characters. Oldman is well known for another major film series, having played Commissioner Gordon in the Dark Knight trilogy. Since his Black days, Oldman has been nominated for 3 Oscars, winning Best Actor for playing Winston Churchill in Darkest Hour. He also played Herman Mankiewicz in the David Fincher-directed Best Picture nominee Mank, and appeared in the comedy film The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. He also played Jackson Lamb in the Apple TV series Slow Horses. Number 5. Michael Gambon as Dumbledore. Gambon played Dumbledore in the 3rd film in the series, The Prisoner of Azkaban, After the death of the first actor, Richard Harris, Gambon brought his own style to the character, who has since been played by Jude Law in the Fantastic Beasts sequels. His later films include Quartet, Paddington, Victoria and Abdul, and Dad's Army. He's also one of 2 Potter veterans to play Winston Churchill, doing so in the TV movie Churchill's Secret. In 2018, he played Billy the Fish in The Crime Caper King of Thieves alongside Michael Caine and Ray Winstone. His last screen role to date was playing Moses in the horror film Cordelia. Number 4. Tom Felton as Draco Malfoy. Felton played Harry's secondary arch-nemesis in the films. Let's face it, Draco wasn't a patch on Voldemort, and their rivalry went from Quidditch grudges in the second year to almost killing each other in the final films of the series. Felton has gone on to have a successful career, starring in a number of popular films including Rise of the Planet of the Apes, The United Kingdom, and the Netflix original Second World War film, The Forgotten Battle. He also played Julian Albert in the Marvel series The Flash and Logan in the YouTube original sci-fi series Origin. In October, Felton released his book Beyond the Wand, in which he discusses what it was like growing up on the set of one of the most popular film franchises of all time. Number 3. Rupert Grint as Ron Weasley. Grint was also new to acting when he was cast as Ron Weasley, Harry and Hermione's loyal best friend, and the youngest of 5 other red-headed brothers. Grint's first move after Harry Potter was to collaborate with fellow ginger Ed Sheeran, appearing in his music video for Lego House. Since then, he's appeared in the films Cross of Honor, Postman Pat, Moonwalkers, and Cabinet of Curiosities. His TV roles include playing Charlie in Snatch, adapted from the Guy Ritchie film of the same name, Inspector Crone in the ABC Murders, and Julian Pierce in the Apple TV series Servant. Number 2. Emma Watson as Hermione Granger. The Philosopher's Stone was Watson's screen debut, playing the brightest witch of her age, Hermione Granger, and like her co-stars, she has spent a decade establishing an identity outside of the Harry Potter films. She played a fictional version of herself in the comedy This Is the End, in which the other characters constantly referred to her as Hermione, and did her best to put on an American accent for the 2012 coming-of-age film The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which she picked up again 7 years later for another adaptation, Little Women. Watson has also devoted much of her time to living away from the camera, working as a UN Women Goodwill Ambassador and raising feminist issues internationally. She has embarked on a modeling career, recently starring in and directing a Prada advert. Number 1. Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter. Daniel Radcliffe, then age 12, had 2 acting credits to his name when he took on the role of the boy wizard, and now he has an estimated net worth of more than £90 million and has appeared in a range of big-budget and independent films. His first screen role since Harry Potter was that of Arthur Kipps in the Susan Hill horror adaptation, The Woman in Black. He has also starred as a corpse in Swiss Army Man, played an undercover FBI agent in Imperium, and a priest in the comedy series Miracle Workers. Radcliffe's latest venture is taking on the lead role of the wacky musician in the upcoming Weird Al Yankovic biopic.